Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to strap on those hype helmets as we dive into the wonderful world of 6-star awakened Thor Jane Foster. With every Ying, aka the 6-star awakened thing, there's got to be a Yang as well, and that Yang for me is Thor Jane Foster. We finally got this lass awakened. Maybe today, man, it's going to be a fun video. I don't know, I think I've got a pretty good team synergy kind of surrounding Thor Jane Foster, because now that we have her awakened, whenever the opponent is stunned, we've got guaranteed crits, so like you don't really need any crit rating from the team synergy, so we're looking at kind of attack and more crit damage. So we've got Nick Fury, Ant-Man, Yellow Jacket, and that's 22% more attack, plus also the 3 evade charges, and we've also got Black Panther as well for a little bit of crit damage. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a nice little setup. And also we get the bonus synergy where we get double crit rating at the start, but you know, I guess that doesn't matter like too much for Thor Jane Foster, because we're going to be getting those guaranteed crits in no time. But we'll see, man, if it's 6-star rank 1 she's going to be impressive or a little bit of a disappointing champion. Now I think to fully highlight Thor Jane Foster, we're going to take her on the regeneration path here, because then we can stagger some of the regeneration buffs with our heavy attack. So, you know, it's going to be a great showcase of all the wonderful utility that Thor Jane Foster hopefully does provide today. And the very first matchup, we are blessed with the class advantage as well. So hopefully, man, it's going to be a pretty fun time. You know, I'm looking forward to today's video. Hopefully it should be eventful. And there we go. A nice little start, mate. That certainly wasn't too bad at all there. But let's go for just, I guess, a medium heavy till we can get shock off on the opponent, just so we get the 2 guaranteed crits there. But we are absolutely blitzing this man down right now. And then we get the shock active on the opponent, so our attacks now have a chance to stun. And now if we just be in, we can get stunned hits, guaranteed crits, and that was actually really good. So yeah, that worked out well, man. Worked out pretty well for the very first match out there. But we did, you know, heavily utilize and take advantage of the guaranteed crits on the stun there. All right, so let's move on to matchup number 2. That was a pretty good opening match, man. That was a pretty good opening match. But you know, she is 6-star rank 1. She's awakened. We definitely took advantage of the stun duration. That kind of combo of like medium heavy, it's something I never thought to use on Thor Jane Foster, but it actually does make a lot of sense to use whenever you don't have a shock on the opponent, and whenever they don't have, you know, that super long stun as well. I don't know if like spamming heavies is a good way to go, just because they do deal a lot of damage, man. So I don't know, once we get a shock active on the opponent, whether or not that is a good strategy to try and pull off or not. Can also get a lot of value off staggering stuff as well. Hopefully building up some power. Let's go. Alright, let's chuck this one down, get the shock on Angela here. Also, I guess we are blessed with the advantage of having buffs in this matchup as well. Right, let's go for a heavy. Oh, that's a really nice Assassin's Range heavy, man. And there we go. Angela's down. Wow. Thought she's doing really well so far, man. Doing really, really well. But we've both had, you know, it's both been like matchups with buffs and also the class advantage. And the server seems to be absolutely awful this morning. So hopefully we can continue on our journey. Right, so moving on to fight number 3 now. We have Dr. Voodoo. So usually when we get to Dr. Voodoo, this guy's a lot bit more tanky because he does have 80% physical resistance as well. But yeah, I think all of our base attacks are physical, but I think the shock damage and also the crits like bypass a lot of physical resistance as well. I think we should be good for this matchup. Let's just keep on doing those medium heavy combos. They're working out really, really well. Let's go again. And we've almost got Dr. Voodoo down 50%. It's not a bad time so far, man. And he had a lot longer matchups against this lad. Alright, let's go for this. There we go, nice little finish with a heavy there. Damn, these are some good fights. Ever since I started playing Thor Jane Foster like Captain America, I'm kind of enjoying this champion a fair bit more. She is, yeah, I don't know, really enjoyable to play so far. I'm having a great time with my awakened 6-star Thor Jane Foster. So maybe we might have to test her out in Realm of Legends toward the end of this video, see if we can get some big damage output out of this lass. Let's go for another medium, also heavy attack as well. This medium heavy combo is just too good, mate. Way too good. Right, let's fire off a special 2, get the shock. And then see if we can hammer in with a standard combo here. Are we going to get a stun at all? No stun. Okay, we've got 2 shocks on him now, though. So hopefully we can get some sort of stun there. Still not a bad matchup. 24 hits. Just getting rid of these opponents pretty fast, mate. Pretty fast. But let's move on now to the Wolverine X23 matchup. It looks like it's going to be a pretty clean run in this quest today. I thought she'd do alright on this path, especially because there are a lot of buffs to take advantage of with Mystic Dispersion. She's definitely, you know, exceeded my expectations a little bit already, man. She's doing quite well. Let's go for a medium heavy there. Let's go for another medium heavy. Oh, I should have just gone for a medium special 1 there. I think that would have been slightly better. Alright, let's fire that one off. We get a stun off that. Unfortunately not. Let's go for the 5 combo, straight into a shock there. Hopefully, the dream is that she gets stunned off a heavy, like after the after the shock is applied, so I can like rinse him with like 3 more heavies, man. But it just never seems to be the way. The RNG isn't proccing there, but it is like it's 21% chance, so approximately 1 in 5 that on any hit when the opponent is shocked, that you're also going to apply the stun as well. The stagger, I can tell you, man, it's pretty damn useful. But we are also relying on the fact that the majority of enemies today can also be stunned. There we go, let's go for a heavy there. Let's go for another heavy. Thought we might potentially get a stun there. Unfortunately not quite. Alright, let's use a special 2. Try and go for a finish here. Oh, not quite, boys. Those heavies, man, they're the way to go. They are 100% the way to go. Wow, 25 hit. She's doing a great job. A really, really good job today. Just slaughtering through all of these Act 5 opponents. Like she needs a bit of a bigger challenge, but we'll see how she performs when it comes to some of the final fights in Punisher. I think we might just have enough time for a medium heavy there. Oh, not quite. Okay, we just need to go for heavies here. This blade does have the debuff resistance. The heavy's quite quick and sudden, so even with a fair bit of power here, we're still managing to land them. Oh, okay, we just got saved. Saved by Nick Fury there. I'll take that one, mate. Let's go again. A little bit risky, but we can do it. There we go. Nice little 5 combo, just to end that one off there, but you know, not too bad. The heavy is just so goddamn effective, man. Really, really enjoying that today. And also, like, every single heavy that you fire off as well does apply 2 stacks of stagger. So I'm just thinking of, like, some clever places that I might be able to use this. But in the comment section below, if you're a big fan of Thor Jane Foster, let me know some places where you enjoy using the champion, or you'd like to see her used in terms of matchups. I don't think, I think somebody's probably going to say the champion in 6.2, but I think it's going to be remarkably difficult to get heavy attacks in that one. Can you do like a She-Hulk thing with Thor Jane Foster, where you go in and then you like connect with a heavy? Does that work reliably? No. It does, man. That's a new secret tactic for Thor Jane Foster. There we go, look at that. That kind of worked. That did actually kind of work. I don't know if we just got lucky there. I don't know, maybe everybody, including myself, has been sleeping on Thor Jane Foster and the heavy attack chain on until today. Maybe that's going to be it. Wow, okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm seeing a little bit of interesting potential with this champion now. I didn't think that today's video would have this outcome of me getting actually genuinely quite excited about Thor Jane Foster, but hey, we'll try and win Soldier Man, see if we can kind of reliably chain on that heavy, and also have, you know, the old Nick Fury synergies, a little bit of backup if we do need it. But I think we'll go for Thor and also Dr. Octopus in terms of the path choice here. So let's go down this way. I think we'll need to crack out a full energy refill just to kind of explore and play a little bit more, because she has been cutting through this content really, really quickly today, man. She's been doing an excellent job. Right, let's go medium heavy. Let's go medium special 1. Alright, heavy, heavy. I think I should have just gone straight for a special 1. There we go, please stun. No stun. Damn it. Come on, let's get stun, mate. There we go. 4. Yeah, not bad, mate. Not bad at all. Another tremendously good matchup from Thor Jane Foster here. Surprised. I'm very, very surprised, man. Very, very surprised by today's video. But hey, just goes to show, you know, you need to play these characters at a decent level to see if they are fun to play, they got good use. But I know there's definitely a certain crowd of people out there that have always quite enjoyed playing Thor Jane Foster. Can I heavy counter here? Oh, not quite. That was a bit risky, man. A bit risky. Alright, 5 hit, special 1. There we go. Medium, also heavy to connect. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Come on, jackpot. Oh, mate, that was such a great finish on Doc Ock there. That was really, really good. That was the dream Thor Jane Foster scenario. You get a stun off the heavy, so you can just bang out like 2 more heavies as well. It's getting an absolute ton of damage there, but color me surprised, man. I'm really shocked by today's video. Quite literally. So now we've arrived at the ultimate test, the Punisher 2099 boss. So let's see how she fares in this matchup. Should be quite good with the stagger, because he does have a power gain. And if we can stagger that, we can also gain a little bit of power ourselves via Mystic Dispersion. And also dealing damage with a medium heavy, we're giving him a lot less power as well overall. So I think it should work out fairly decently, as long as I don't fail to an unblockable special, which has happened quite a few times on this boss, man. Quite a few times, but let's go for it. So we can dodge this. Right, perfect. Let's go for a medium special 1. A medium special 1 again. Oh, I should have been a little bit quick going in there, not to worry too much. Oh, a little bit clutch on that one, man. Let's go. We're getting closer. No power gain as well, which is perfect. I don't think we have the range to get him down. Oh, maybe this is a bit of a risky play, man. Yeah, okay, that was not the best play to try and finish that matchup off. I don't know what I was hoping for there, man. I definitely overestimated the special 2 a little bit more. But it is what it is. It wasn't a bad try against Punisher, man. We could have definitely had a little bit of a better end result there. But let's jump into Realm of Legends to kind of finish off with Thor Jane Foster and see how we do in a bit of a longer fight. So I'm curious to see the performance here, but I'm also a little bit excited as well. I think it's going to be quite a good time. Now's the time, man, to see how many hits it takes to get Realm of Legends Winter Soldier down. So I don't know how all this is going to turn out, but it should be interesting to see. I also want to see if we can like reliably connect to heavy after a 4 combo, whether or not that is possible at all. Like, the opponent does need to be against the wall for it to work, so we'll see how that turns out in a second. Let's go for another medium heavy there. Let's just go for a medium special 1 here. Okay, so I think this is a good opportunity to chain it on. Oh, I guess we got like the stun from this as well. Oh, mate, that's a great little chain there. Oh, 7 staggers. Brilliant, man. Absolutely brilliant. A lot of the time the stun's just making it so that we don't even need to like risk it with a heavy connect. But I think, yeah, that one was a bit sketchy there, man. A bit sketchy there. I wish I had nullify. If what is it? Stagger had like double the duration. I think that's like a small thing that could make Thor Jane Foster like so much better. Because it just expires maybe a little bit too quickly for some endgame content like the champion. Because I'm thinking about his special attacks, man. And his special attacks are just, they're really, really long. They're really, really long. They're really flashy as well. So I think, I don't know if like the Stagger has enough duration to make her viable for that fight. But I'm very curious as to whether or not you could potentially pull it off. I feel like it might be exceptionally difficult to do. There's one man that can, it's probably Sweeter. Let's go for another one. Oh, I wasn't quick enough there. I went for a cheeky like medium heavy. It didn't quite pan out the way I wanted it to. Just go straight into the shot here. Oh, that actually worked out quite well. Nice little heavy intercept there. I think there's definitely a bit more of an art to playing Thor Jane Foster than I originally thought of when I started recording today's video. It certainly opened my eyes up to a world of endless Thor Jane Foster possibilities right now. Well, maybe not endless, but there's a few more than I thought there might have been. Come on, let's get that stun. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's just go for a medium special one. Oh no, not quite, boys, not quite. No, I was desperately hoping for a stun there. Not quite. Let's go for a double medium, straight into a shock. Hopefully you can get a stun on this combo. No stun on that combo. It's a sad, sad time. Damn, man. Where are the stuns? Oh, that was a nice little triple heavy beat down there, boys. I'm proper happy about that one. About 7k per hit, 21k overall. There we go. That one's a bit too risky there. Alright, let's go double medium. Apply the shock. Oh, we're so close. There we go. So, I surprisingly quite enjoyed today's video. It was really fun playing Thor Jane Foster. She's still, you know, far from the best champion in this game, but she's got a little bit more of a punch than I remember her having. So yeah, certainly not too bad, lads. Certainly not too bad. But let me know in the comments section, what do you think about 6-star Thor Jane Foster? Do you love this champion? Do you hate this champion? Have you got any really good uses of this champion? Be sure to let me know. But aside from that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.